The job for acting as the messenger is higher than what's needed to explore the forest. Claire said out loud, trying to understand the difference in levels. Hannah moved closer to check out the job that Claire was talking about. After reading the paper, it really is higher. She moved to search for the paper for the adventurers that would carry the report to the guild from the exploring team. Claire looked to Astrid. Why is the level requirement so much higher for maintaining contact with the two groups? What is the purpose of the exploration job? Astrid asked, not answering the question. Getting the feeling that Astrid was trying to get her to think about the connection between the two jobs, Claire was quiet. Claire tried to think about what the two jobs were trying to accomplish. The exploration into the forest is to see whether the lack of adventurers may have caused dangers to appear after such a long period of time without adventurers being in the area. While the area is being scouted, the guild wants to make sure that those who are entering an unknown are safe. She slowly said to herself out loud. A memory of being with Darlena and listening to the guild worker talking about adventurers being sent out to check up on adventurers came to mind. If the guild doesn't hear back from adventurers after enough time had passed, then they'll send out adventurers to check up on their safety. But if adventurers are exploring an area of a questionable difficulty with no guild branch close by, then they aren't able to keep in contact. Claire continued her line of thinking as she tried to figure out the connection between the two jobs. Eyeing Astrid, Claire could see that the woman had an approving smile, as though she was happy to see that Claire was following the right train of thought. It gave Claire a good feeling to know that her thinking was right. Slowly, feeling a conclusion form in her mind, Claire said, "Since the area may be dangerous, the guild wants to make sure that the line of communication is strong enough to handle any unforeseen situations. Though they want someone level 15 or higher to anticipate any surprises, the people handling the update to the guild have to be stronger." Frida, next to Astrid, nodded at the satisfactory conclusion that Claire had reached. "That's correct," Astrid said. "The guild tries to put the safety of adventurers at a higher priority, but it's unavoidable that people would need to head into dangerous areas in order for the guild to provide service. Having a dependable line of communication allows the guild to be able to determine whether the scouting party requires any additional assistance. This may be in the form of another job being created." Running a hand through her hair, Claire tried to take in the explanation from Astrid. Though they had become adventurers at different periods, she and Hannah haven't become adventurers before the two old women. Astrid and Frida were far more specialized on this side of the portal than they were. Hannah came back to where they were standing. It seems that the guild is trying to make sure that they're kept in the loop regarding the scouting party and whether adventurers need to be sent out as support. The corresponding job requires the adventurer to give their assessment on the scouting party's status. That would support what we've determined was the purpose of the jobs being connected, Astrid said to Hannah. "It's good that the two of you are able to piece this together." Claire and Hannah smiled at one another at the compliment from Astrid. Thinking about the job, Claire wondered, "Do you think this job would be a good fit for us?" The fact that there wasn't a fixed amount of time needed to complete the job, with the uncertainty, she got a sense that it would be great for training them to handle the world outside the underground city.